You've been told this your whole life. Go to school, get a good degree, get a good job, work hard, and you'll be fine. But then it became your turn. You did exactly what they told you to do. And here's what you got back. 65% of job listings demand a degree. Only 19% of the people already doing those jobs actually have one. Read that again. Most of the people currently doing the work would get filtered out of their own job today. So if you did everything right and still got a wall of silence, this video is the reason. It was never about you being enough. The scoreboard moved while you were still running at the old one. Let's kill the shame first, because you've been carrying it for no reason. You applied. Maybe you tailored the resume. Maybe you followed every piece of advice, and what came back was nothing. Or a form email that told you exactly zero about why. And in that silence, your brain did the cruelest thing a brain can do. It filled the blank with, "It must be me." But look at the number again. If the filter would reject 4 out of 5 people already doing the job, then the filter isn't measuring whether you can do the work. It stopped measuring that a long time ago. Here's what actually happened, and it's not a conspiracy, it's just volume. When hundreds of people apply for one opening, a human being cannot read them all. So they need a filter, any filter. The fastest one to reach for is a piece of paper. Do you have the degree? Yes or no? It was never chosen because it predicts good work. It was chosen because it's easy to sort by. To see how the paper lost its meaning, you have to watch 2 machines move at the same time. Neither of them is evil. That's what makes this so hard to be angry at. Machine 1, the schools. For decades, they sold a product that genuinely worked. A degree used to be rare, so it used to be a signal. If you had one, you were in a small group, and employers paid for that scarcity. So more people got in, then more, then almost everyone. The schools didn't do anything wrong by their own logic. They gave more people what the market said was valuable. But scarcity is the whole point of a signal. The moment almost everyone has the thing stops signaling anything at all. Machine 2, the employers. They watched the flood of degrees come in, and they did the rational thing too. If everyone now has a bachelor's no longer sorts anyone. So you raise the bar. Now you want a master's, or 3 years of experience for an entry-level role, or the degree plus a portfolio plus a personality test. Every time the crowd catches up to the requirement moves up again. Not out of cruelty, just to keep the pile sortable. And here's where the 2 machines trap you between them. The schools kept selling the old promise, "This opens doors." The employers had already quietly stopped honoring it. Nobody sent you the memo. You signed a contract that one side had already stopped believing in. Here's the part that does the real damage. It's not that you get rejected, it's that you get rejected with no reason and no way to argue back. When the filter is a piece of paper, the no is silent. It doesn't tell you what to fix. It doesn't tell you that you were close. It doesn't tell you it was never about you at all. It just says no and leaves you alone in a room with your own worst theory about yourself. So you move the goalpost yourself. You start thinking, maybe if I get one more certificate, one more degree, one more line on the resume, maybe then I'll be enough. This is the trap, and it has a name. Call it the moved goalpost. You keep sprinting toward a line, and every time you get close, it slides further away. And because nobody tells you it's moving, you assume the problem is your speed. It isn't your speed. You are chasing a line that is designed to keep moving. The certificate won't fix it, because the certificate was never the thing being measured. Let's be honest about where this goes, because the machine doesn't stop here. A signal that everyone can buy eventually signals nothing, so the market invents a new scarce thing to sort by. First, it was a high school diploma, then a bachelor's, then a master's, then the unpaid internship only people with rich parents can afford to take, then the right school, then the right network. Each time the door goes up, And each time, the people who can reach it are the ones who already had a ladder. The filter slowly stops sorting for skill and starts sorting for who could afford to keep buying signals. That's the quiet engine under all of this, not a villain, a sorting system that keeps inflating and quietly rewards the people who were already ahead. So no, it was not you. It was never you. And I'm not going to insult you by pretending that knowing this fixes your Tuesday. So here's what I actually want you to take from this. It was never your fault. And understanding why doesn't mean you have to be okay with it. You're allowed to still be angry. Stay angry. Just be angry at the right thing now. And I'm not going to hand you 5 tips. You've tried the tips. You optimized the resume. You fixed the keywords. You networked. And it didn't work. And you felt stupid, like you'd failed at something simple. You didn't fail. The tips only poke at the edges of a filter that was never reading you in the first place. Let me be blunt about what this video is not. This does not get you the job. It does not pay your rent next week. Understanding the machine doesn't move the machine. I know that. But here's the one thing it does change, and it's small and it's real. Next week, you're going to get another one of those emails. We regret to inform you. No reason, just the silence. When it lands, remember what you now know. That email was written by a filter that would reject most of the people already doing the job. It is not a mirror. It is not a verdict on whether you're enough. It's just the sound of a machine, sorting a pile too big to read. You'll still apply again. You have to. But the no stops going into the part of you that decides whether you're worth anything. It goes into a different box now. Information about a broken filter, not evidence about you. You've been paying 2 prices this whole time. One is the rejection, and that one's out of your hands. The other is the story that the rejection means you're not enough. And that one, starting now, you can stop paying. So the real question isn't, when will I finally be enough for them? It's, who are you once you stop reading their silence as your answer?